Hi guys, today we're going to react to Crossroads by East of Eden. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from DJ Paz. Thank you, DJ Paz, for yet another request. Much appreciated.
And thank you, DJ Paz, for another request, a return to East of Eden, which we appreciate. And thanks again for all the support so far.
Well, it's been quite a while since we've reacted to East of Eden, and this is all the more pleasurable to having missed them. So this song hits a lot more pleasant, I think. Ayasa's violin gives it an epic vein, which makes the entire song more pleasurable because it has an anthemic vibe and it's inspirational. It's nice to experience East of Eden again. Loving everything about it. Even the visuals are awesome in this music video. Yeah.
With Ayasa's violin, I think I've expressed this before, she gives it like an almost folky, almost like something you would hear in Irish folk. You know what I mean? Yeah. Irish folk music. I can sort of get that sort of reference in there. I can hear some of that. But I just love the way they put their songs together. I would go general and just describe them as a rock band. But there's so much more in there. It's a lot of different styles kind of coming together to give us this kind of a rock sound that is just so amazingly pleasant. There's something that I always need to remind myself about this band, and that is that it's known that Ayasa is the leader of the band. She's the violinist, the producer, she put the band together, so she's the leader. And in music videos or live music videos, which we haven't seen many of, I think we've always done what they released as a music video, Akane, who's the lead vocalist, seems to kind of be the leader of the band, although we know she's not. That is something that I always get reminded when I see the band and how all the roles are kind of split almost equally because of that, and everybody gets to shine. You know, you get Yuki on guitar, she gets her moments, and Mizuki on drums, and of course Wakazaman on bass, who, you know, got a little bit of a nice one in there, not quite a solo, but a nice little bass riff. And it always reminds me how this band is greater than the sum of its parts, and they all pull together to bring us this amazing sound that they have. So far, in a fairly short amount of time, I've really come to respect this band and just love the songs that we've heard from them so far.
There's something very exhilarating about a song that doesn't really let you rest. I mean, we've only heard half of it, but something about the song, as I mentioned before, it's anthemic, it's inspirational. It doesn't let you rest because it keeps your energies high. And Wakazaman's bass in this particular song had me thinking for a second about what we used to hear from Guitar Spin, where they also have songs that don't let you rest. It's a different style, but there's something similar in the beat and the sound between this specific song and what I remember from Guitar Spin.
Yeah, I think Guitar Spin comes to mind because we've described them as sort of like an organized mess that kind of comes together. And in this, it also feels like East of Eden are throwing a lot in there. and it all kind of comes together, almost like it's not supposed to work, but it works, which is how, you know, we've described Kucharek spin before. So yeah, there are some similarities, but very different styles. Yeah.
無情な決断転換点優しさは時に嫌だとなるけど悔やみきれない後悔といつか愛しく思えたらいい奇跡を待つよりも自分次第始めなきゃ集い混ざり合う音も一人じゃない Just dive in paradise 飛び込めメロディー傷ついた分輝く君がこの体中を駆け抜ける歌になる今はまっさな地図だからなんだって書き込んでいけるでしょどんなにバラにしたって君とならば夢に潜れThis is a paradise 響けよメロディー聞こえるよ確かな鼓動がここにある共鳴こそが楽園さ今はまた真っ白な地図に君と描き始めた未来どこまでも行けそうだこの声よ新世界へ放て
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
It's funny, I was just talking about, you know, the separate members of the bands always, you know, performing and doing their thing, and they upped their game for the second half of
Yeah.
the song. We got more of everyone, and it was just amazing. Akane just never ceases to impress me. There's something very, very steady about her voice. She always brings it, and it's almost like she's kind of mesmerizing. Like I can't look away, you know. Every time I see her, she has this charisma about her. Ayasa on the violin is friggin' amazing. Yuki and Wakazeman got to really showcase, you know, a little more towards the end of the song. And Mizuki on drums is another one that, you know, that I'm paying close attention to because they are all so freaking good. And this band so far can't miss. Every song has been fantastic.
Yeah, I like in the second part how everything turned into a tornado of sensory overload with their different instruments. I think Akane's voice, to me at least, it gives hint that it has a lot more power than she surgically dishes out to serve the song. Regarding the lyrics, the general idea I got from it is sort of a teachable moment, a message that says life's full of choices. You don't know if you make the right one or the wrong one, but if you're with the right person, then nothing can stand in your way. Even if you're wrong together. I think it tries to educate people to not be afraid to live life. I think that's what it means to not be afraid of making choices, to not be afraid to live life as long as you're with somebody who's in on the ride with you.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of something that I always say, that, you know, there are no mistakes, only lessons. Experiences, and it seems to kind of talk about that, you know, how everything is laid out for you as far as possibilities. Everything is infinite, you know. You can be what they called ground zero, so at your starting point, and you can restart from a certain point somewhere along the way. So it's like it's never over. And it says, what was it? Something about the solid tracks I followed, the chain of choices I've made forming a path, and that's where we are now. So it's like we've made some choices, we've formed a path, we have come as far as we have so far, and we still have a way to go. We don't need to look back and think about what may have been mistakes or not. We can always look at it sort of nostalgically and fondly. Countless forks and crossroads, so many encounters, so many goodbyes. Something about our now, such a nostalgic past. Just because it's coincidence doesn't make it right. Let your heart go beyond your imagination. That's a great line. So I think they've touched on this theme before in some of their songs, and it works every time. So they're just saying, yeah, just get out there, give it a go. There's a section there. It says, be a self-starter. Don't wait for miracles. Our sound blends together. You're not alone. So it's basically about coming together, find people who are like-minded, and just basically make shit happen. Don't wait for things to kind of happen on their own. So yeah, just love that sort of variation on that theme. And again, just another fantastic song. This band cannot miss. I think again, this is about the maybe fourth song of theirs we've done, and so far they've just been amazing every time.
There's a sense there that I'm not quoting verbatim, but you said so many encounters, so many goodbyes. That specific line, to me, it says if you just take a chance on life, you likely part ways with people who are not a great fit for you. So many good, as in so many goodbyes, and you will somehow find your way to like-minded people. It'll come as a side effect to actually taking a chance and living life. You will find the ones who will be a constant in your life that will push you forward. And to whomever this person is singing it to, whatever mistakes this person has made in their life before meeting the person who they're singing to has led them to meet that person. So it couldn't have been a mistake. So basically it means have faith and you will reach your goal.
Yeah, and the goodbyes part might also refer to loss. It's almost like saying, don't be afraid to make connections, even though you might lose people. Just because you lose them, it doesn't mean that they were not worth knowing and having and hurting over. So it's interesting. There's a lot in there. There was a section there. It said, regrets that can never be forgotten may one day turn into sweet memories. So it also speaks of perspective. What might at a certain point in time seem like something you would regret, something that is so bad, you give it some time and it might turn into a sweet memory because time heals and all that. So it's just a great, you call them inspirational. So yeah, there's something about that where it's like a positive take on life in general and how we see it. So yeah, fantastic song.
Yeah, beautiful. Remembering hardship fondly. That's what time does. It takes every bad experience. You have most bad experiences. Some experiences you can't recover from, but it takes most bad experiences and injects the comedy in them when you recollect years after.
Yeah, and every time we come across East of Eden, it just makes me think about the next song. I'm already thinking, what are we going to hear from them next? Because it's just such a pleasure every time. Thank you, DJ Paz, for another awesome request. We appreciate the support. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, DJ Paz, for this request. As I said, it's been a while since we reacted to East of Eden. We enjoyed every second. Please, more like this. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you'll get notified on all our future videos. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
As always, our East of Eden playlist should be somewhere on the screen about now. Click it, take a look, let us know what you think. This band is definitely worth it. Again, we'll be back in a few days with a new episode, and we hope to see you all then. Thank you, guys. We appreciate the support oh so much. Much appreciated. See you soon.
Bye, guys.